The new history of the DC Universe has been an absolute joy to read. It has done a phenomenal job at blending the Golden Age, Silver Age, Modern Age, New 52, Rebirth, and everything in between together. You could have something from the New 52 era happen, then go from the Modern Age, then to the Silver Age, and then to the Golden Age, and then back to Rebirth, and then back to the Silver Age. With that being said, I want to use this as a chance to springboard into a recommendation for you guys. Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, is one of the most popular, iconic, and important characters in the DC Universe and also in comics in general. He is a character that's grown, changed, and evolved more than any other character while simultaneously still being true to being Dick Grayson. Now, when we look at Dick Grayson's introduction in the New History of the DC Universe issue number 2, we see that they specifically take from Detective Comics issue number 38, a Golden Age story, and Batman issues number 436 to 439, the Year 3 storyline, which is a modern era story. Now, Detective Comics issue number 38 is an iconic issue with an iconic cover that gives you the meat and bones of Dick Grayson's story. But the actual recommendation that I want to give is Batman Year 3. Often overshadowed by the iconic and legendary Batman Year 1 and the infamous and terrible Batman Year 2, Batman Year 3 had never been collected into a trade paperback until just recently. And Year 3 is a story that takes place both in the past and in the present, with Dick Grayson being Nightwing and retelling his origin of him becoming Robin. If you've ever watched the Batman animated series, this is very much akin to Robin's Reckoning. What I particularly like about this issue is if you look at the parallels with Detective Comics issue number 38, it's clear that the Year 3 storyline was meant to just be an update of the origin story. Any changes to the story was just to modernize it. But you can see from panel to panel, page to page, that it does a phenomenal job at taking the original origin story and showing that it can still be canon, but modernized for a different modern era. There's been other origin stories for Dick Grayson as Robin, like Robin Year 1, or Nightwing issue 0. But with the blending of the Golden Age and Modern Age for his origin story, I believe we get the best definitive origin story. If you want the quick, easy one and done, read Detective Comics issue number 38. But if you want a longer, more in-depth story, I can't recommend Batman Year 3 enough. It's a great retelling of Dick Grayson's origin story, quite possibly the best telling of his origin story as Robin, as well as you get a great Nightwing story at the same time.